Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ahmad Taqiyuddin bin Sanadi, and my metric number is 259276. And today is our group going to present about the country that is located in Southeast Asia. Very interesting country, Vietnam. So Vietnam is located in the ASEAN region, and it estimated to have more than 90 million citizens. This is quite a huge amount of people. And then the largest city are Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, where most likely big large corporation and businesses are focused in this both city. And then the fact Vietnam has introduced the socialist oriented market economy reform when they are encourage more private ownership and restructuring the Vietnam market after the war with the US in 1980. So after the war, they restructuring the economy so that they can upgrade or change the economy from the traditional agriculture into the modern economy. Then as the result for the economy restructuring, so we can see in 2005 the growth for Vietnam has recorded 7% annual rate of growth. So this is quite good for a country who have been in war, and then they have to change the traditional economy into the modern economy. Now they are getting better and better, as now the Vietnam relative poverty rate is declining year by year, which indicate a good economic growth. So the poverty rate are dropping, this is also very good for the Vietnamese people. More people have more chances, and then they can get out from the poverty. So this is very good. The result from the socialist oriented market that have been introduced past year after the war, so it really changed the landscape of the Vietnam economy. So it's able to improve living standard and preventing the rise of inequality in the society. So this is the result from what the government and the Vietnamese people have made to restructuring their economy. They really want to reform, and now they are receiving the benefit. And for the year of 2020, they're still moving forward. They didn't look back. They are continue to become better and better. So okay, now we see who are the most specific role of the central bank for Vietnam, the state of Vietnam. It is same with the Bank Negara Malaysia, the central bank of Malaysia. So it controls and regulates the banking activity in Vietnam. So anything regarding the banking system or the rules and regulation, the monetary policy are controlled by the state of Vietnam. And then there are also a foreign bank in Vietnam, which is STFBC, and the fun fact they have been operated since 1870. So it's quite a long time ago they're doing business in Vietnam. And other foreign bank that do business and operated there is CIMB Group Holding Berhad, which they are be able to offer a wide range of banking products and services to the individual and businesses to the Vietnamese people, although they are Malaysian company. Okay, that is my part. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafizul Bahari bin Abdul Jalil, and my metric number is 2.9274. Okay, today I will explain about and present about geographical in Vietnam. Okay, Vietnam is one of the advantage geographic location of Vietnam is it will act as a launchpad and home base for what is now the largest set of people on earth. Situated in the cradle of Southeast Asia, for the combined population of ASEAN along with China, Japan, South Korea and Chinese Taipei account for over 2 billion people. Okay, next, Vietnam controls the Southeast Asia Peninsula eastern coastline and share land boundaries to the north with China and to the west with Laos and Cambodia. Its coastline has easy access to EC, and the Gulf of Thailand. Okay. The other thing about Vietnam is Vietnam has a magnificent, which is 3,444 kilometer long coastline, which is a perfect condition for the growth of maritime industry, in particular for trade and tariffs, and it's for emerge as a shipping hub around the world in general. Okay, for the next thing about geography in Vietnam, through a series of decisions released by the Prime Minister Office over the last 2 decades, Vietnam has developed 4 main economic regions across the world. These regions include large provinces in the country: Northern Vietnam, Middle Vietnam, Southern Vietnam, and Mekong regions to comprise all the country's largest commercial and investment hub. Okay, the next thing, okay, for the first is Vietnam Northern. Vietnam Northern is ideally placed as China hub plus one supply mechanism, where one or two low-cost jurisdictions such as Vietnam augment current production in China in order to take advantage of lower labor costs relative to China. Many business choose to invest in northern Vietnam while ensuring their facilities remain close to Chinese operation. Okay, the second economic region is Central Vietnam. By supplying investor with investment climate, the Central Vietnam excels with comparatively less competition than more investment center in the north and the south of country being investigated. Okay. Lastly, for the southern Vietnam, is geographically diverse in Vietnam. As a consequence, firms from more niche industry are likely to feel that the south is more appropriate investment environment. This is especially true for a small size enterprise, which we call as SME. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good evening to Dr. Eddie and my fellow friend. Okay, my name is Muhammad Hazri bin Sabu and my metric number is 259220. I will continue with the next topics, which is about country risk and political risk. Okay, Vietnam is one of the fastest growing country in the world, and their economic has showed resilient to trade war and also slower growth rates in neighboring China. Besides that, we can see that Vietnam economic pace has been accelerated due to the labor shifting from agriculture sector to productive sector. In the productive sector, we can see that the activity like manufacturing and service, private investment, a strong tourist sector, high wages, and also accelerating urbanization. Besides that, we can see that the Vietnam country, their country risk is moderate. According to IMF, GDP government debt of Vietnam in 2018 is 55.6%, and then decreased in year of 2019, which is to 54.3%, and for this year 2020 also decreased, which is about to the 53.3%, and they also forecast that in 2021 the government debt will decrease to 52.5%, and this is happened because of the Vietnam government has tightened their monetary policies and limit on new government guarantees. Besides that, Vietnam also become the country in the world that not facing a contraction this year, even though their annual GDP growth rate has decreased from 7% to 2.3% in this year. Okay, we continue with the next part, which is the political risk. Political risk in Vietnam is moderate, but their political is also stable. There is an organization that maintain the unitary government, which is centralized control over the state, media and military, is known as the Communist Party of Vietnam, or also known as the CPV. COVID-19 has weakened many countries in around the world and also affect the political, but this is unlikely happen to the Vietnam policies, as they can remain it stable. This impact have made the increase the legitimacy of the government and also the absence of an effective political opposition. Besides that, Vietnam leadership also was expected to change in 2021 in Party Congress, but they expected the person who will take the person who will replace it can maintain the focus on pro-business and reformist policy. Okay, besides that, in addition, Vietnam also there is a stable political and social environment, which is met with the long-term demand for investor, as the stable political situation is the most important basis for fulfillment commitment on asset ownership and investment incentive for foreign investor.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aizat bin Mustafa Kamil, and I will continue this presentation for the competition level. Market share is the percentage of overall revenue generated by a specific business in an industry. So the market share is determined by taking the asset of the business over the same period and dividing it by the industry total asset over the same period in relation to its market and its rival. This metric is used to provide a general idea of a company scale. In an industry, the company with the largest market share is the market leader. So by increasing in market share, it will allow a business to achieve greater scale with its activities and boost profitability. So a business make attempt to increase its market share by many ways, such as either decreasing cost, use advertising, or offering new or different goods or product. In addition, by appealing to other market or demographic, it can also grow the size of market share. For the banking industry in Vietnam, there is 48 banks, and there is the top three, the three companies that dominate the banking market in Vietnam, JSCB for Investment and Development of Vietnam, and then Vietnam Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development in the second place, and the third place is Vietnam Joint Stock Commercial Bank or Industry and Trade. So the total asset of the whole banking industry in Vietnam is 489.58 million. And then meanwhile, the total market share for only the three top bank that dominate the banking industry in Vietnam is 180.18 million. So the market share held by these three banking companies is
only 36.8%. Next is for the competition level. The market share for three dominant banking companies we can consider low, and this banking system is said to be less concentrated and more competitive because only a small part of the market is controlled by the top three banks. It is 36.8% for the market share that hold by three top banking company. So this means that the top three banks are not conquering the market. So the benefit of having competitive market is that the bank are fighting to get customer, and finally customer will get the best service for the bank. So basically, we can see that the possibility for the franchise we want to open, for branch we want to open in Vietnam to succeed and survive in industry, banking industry in this country in Vietnam is very high because of there is many still have many percentage of market share that we can tackle. So also this is because as the statistic have stated that the percentage of market for the top three is very low. So this branch or this franchise has the opportunity to compete in the market, and the possibility of becoming a market shareholder, a market share leader in the industry is very high. So that's all for me. I will pass to my friend. Thank you.
Okay, it's me again. So now we are going to the question for the organizational structure that's sweet in Vietnam. So we are going to see what type of organizational structure that will be suited. We can be operated in the Vietnam. So for this, I can say that branch is the best organization structure. Because what is branch? Branch is the another foreign bank or parents bank from the overseas. They are going to open the branches in the home country. So meaning that everything is setting up, even the brand itself are going to be fully operated in the any country that the parent bank want. So for example, as we can see that CIMB Holding Berhad, they already opened a branch in Hanoi. So the advantages of the opening branch in the foreign country is they can provide the customer directly without any middleman or intermediate people to the product and the services that the bank offer. For example, is CIMB. Now, why the branch is a good idea to open in Vietnam? Because the direct customer relationship. I mean the bank can get in touch with the customer, so the customer didn't have any problems or any difficulty when they have a problem regarding their bank issue. So they can just visit the branch itself. So it's a more convenience to the customer and also more convenience to the bank to operate. So establishing a branch allowed a foreign bank institution to be more close to the customer, as they can easily refer any problem that arise to the nearest branch. So this is what I say just now. They can just refer to the branch regarding their bank issue. So in terms of the customer relationship, it can be very close. So the relationship is good, and then the relationship between customer is good, and it's good for the business to operate it. Then why Vietnam? Why Vietnam can offer what Vietnam can offer? So Vietnam is attractive to outside investor because the labor force is one of the greatest advantages they can offer, because the cheap labor force, and they also have the large population. So many companies, many factories are being opened there. So the wages is low, but the production can be minimized. So production cost can be minimized. So it is very follow the theory of keep the production cost low, and the companies can maximize the profit. So this is the main attraction for the Vietnam. So as the banking institution, we should see this opportunity when there are a lot of businesses coming to the Vietnam. So they need a banking institution to help or to support the liquidity in the market. So we can see also the government of Vietnam prioritize the infrastructure investment, and this current situation would need banking institution to support the growth of Vietnam, because without the enough capital to be invested, which is they need capital from the banking institution. So this could be a distraction or to the Vietnam dreams, where they want to move forward, they want to become a developed country. So banking institutions are going to play an important role to support the growth of Vietnam, because without the support from the banking institution, then it will be a problematic. So opening a branch, letting the individual businesses to come and do businesses with the banking institution is more relevant idea. Then the state of Vietnam. This is the central bank of Vietnam, which is to promote monetary stability, provide banking facilities to the banking institutions, supervise all the commercial bank and other functions. So the state of Vietnam also, they granted a promotion for the foreign bank to do businesses in Vietnam. So they wanted and they realized the importance of not only to depend on the local bank, but foreign bank also have their own strength, their own necessity for the Vietnam economy. So they want at least 2 Vietnam commercial listed in Asia top 100 bank by asset in 2025, as they concern the credibility of the commercial bank to be listed before they can expanding internationally. What can I say from this is the state of Vietnam, they wanted at least 2 Vietnam bank to be listed in top 100 bank by asset. So they are very have a huge dream. So this is the opportunity. They are opening business to the outside companies, outside organization to do business in Vietnam. And also the Vietnam government have encouraged foreign organization to cooperate or merge with the small bank in Vietnam. The law establishes was Decree 69 2007 NDCP, which provide guidelines for the foreign investment and investors. This openness of Vietnam government is great opportunity for the foreign bank to expand their business in the Vietnam. So I can say that the government of the Vietnam also are supporting this situation. They want the foreign bank or foreign investor to come to do business in Vietnam. Also give more capital to the local businesses, local small bank in Vietnam, so that they can grow bigger. The merge between the foreign and local bank are going to be a great ideas to ensure the growth of the Vietnamese economy. So with the current situation where the government are really open the market, so this is the opportunity to get into the market. So opening a branch is more reliable ideas, because the government already opened the door, and also the central bank also have set the guideline for the foreign bank to enter the market. So as a foreign bank, we just have to follow the rules and regulation, and so then it's a win-win situation. The Vietnamese economy will receive the benefit, and also the foreign bank also have going to receive the benefit from this type of agreement or the open of economy. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and very good day to our beloved lecturer, Dr. Eddie, and to all fellow classmates. My name is Abdul Razib bin Abdul Halim, number metric 26787. Now, I'm going to present my part, which is products and services of the bank. The first products we will offer to the Vietnam's people is the SME loan. The loan is for the small medium size enterprise. The loan is tailor-made to suit the needs and requirement of SMEs. Whether you are looking to invest in factory infrastructure or maintain a healthy cash flow. Okay, now we look at the overview of Vietnam's SME. From the some statistic in Vietnam, we found that there are 590,000 registered as SMEs, and from the such huge number, it is obvious that the SME sector contribute more GDP to the Vietnam's, which is 40%. But for the SMEs loan, the SME business, there are not too many of them apply a SME loan, which is only 39%. There are below than half, and that is why we try to enter the market with offering the SME loan to them. Okay, next is what is benefits if they take our SME loans. First is less restricted compared to other banks, which they have very strict in requirement to people of Vietnam to having this loan, because we know that Vietnam people is not too rich, and second, because we know that most of SME owner is not able to pay back the loan because of the less income they get from their business. And second, our loan benefit is they can borrow the loan minimum 20% from their annual profits, and they also will enjoy our best benefits for them is low interest charge compared to other bank. Then another advantage to them that they can enjoy the flexible tenor, which is they can make some arrangement of payment when they facing trouble on their financial. So we can restructure their loan maturity repayment, so that will help less their burden. Okay, next product is e-payment in our lineup product to offer to the Vietnamese people. An e-payment system is a way of making transaction or paying for goods and services through an electronic medium without the use of checks or cash. It's also called an electronic payment system or online payment system. Okay, next is the advantages of e-payment in Vietnam. As I mentioned our product early that the about focusing in SME. This is with this e-payment will help the SME business to gain many customer. We have make the e-payment available with their small store and mini market that will ease all the customer whether they are in urban or rural area. And we also found that the statistic that uh, number of mobile phone user in Vietnam is 140 million people. And with e-payment also, they can not only making a payment of goods or things they buy, they also can make a payment to pay their bills, such as telephone bill, water bill, and electric bills, and other bills. And then our third and last product is credit and debit card. What is debit card? It is offer the convenience of a credit card but work differently. Debit card draw money directly from your checking account when you make the purchase. And a credit card is a card that allow you to borrow money against a line of credit, otherwise known as the card credit limit. Use the card to make basic transactions which are reflected on your bill. The bank pays the merchant, and later when you receive your bill, you pay to the bank. As we know, debit and credit card have widely offered by the almost all bank institutions around the world. But despite our main focus and big target is in the big city and urban, but people in rural area also can have this product from us, which is in the very beginning we offer the SME loan. As you all know, most SME community of people are, are from the rural area, which the exposure of our product SME loan, it will make other people from a rural area will recognize our banks and our products and services. And that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Nur Akram bin Hamidun and my metric number is 259294. So I will continue to the number 6, which is strategies used to expand banking service in overseas. Okay, the first strategy is the decision maker of the organization must be prepared to do the market research. The market research is involved systematically gathering, recording, and analyzing the data towards the market of the country by doing the research about the market for specific service. The reason to doing this research is to form a new market strategy to get a place in the international market. They also should well known about the economy of the country and the possibilities to gain high revenue when doing an international banking business in the country. The representative of the foreign bank also should able to negotiate the cost to form a banking business in that country, in the chosen country before doing the business, and they should also make a good relationship with the domestic bank in that country. And the second point is the foreign bank can focus on corporate banking, while local bank can focus on retail banking. By doing this, the foreign bank will be more easier for them to do their job and to attract the local customer. The next strategy is foreign bank should offer a variety of product to attract the local customer, and they also should provide more benefit for the local customer. Foreign bank can offer variety of product such as credit card and debit card, electronic payment for small store and daily market, SME loan and other variety of loan. They also can offer the cash management service for the customer and financial advisory service to the customer. The last step is following the customer behavior. By following the customer behavior, it can lead to the new business opportunities. This strategy can be classified as an efficient and reactive strategy. Banks should follow their customer on that country to establish a new banking relationship with the customer, and by doing this, they can convince them to replace their existing relationship with their local bank. By following the customer behavior in the foreign country, the bank can easily make sure that the bank had an initial position on the foreign market and can look for extension in the future. That's all from me. Thank you.